Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Kamen Rider Geats, you guys. Kamen Rider Geats. Oh, we got a lot going on last time. It was a really, really good episode. We got some drama. We got some confirmation. We got kind of a little bit more like question of like, okay, well, what now? I will briefly get into it because I do have, I have like what happened and I have like where do we go from here, you know what I mean? So I will briefly get into just kind of my lingering thoughts that I need to get out of my head before we move on to this next episode. But before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right. First things first, I love Neon like being pulled up out of the depths. I knew she was going to have to fight, and I didn't know how they were going to do it, but I knew that someone was going to have to go out there and, like, talk no jutsu her, basically. And it's awful of a situation that she was in. I think that Kyun did a really good job, and I'm glad that Ace kind of spurred Kyun on, and I'm really just glad that Neon sees that there are people who care about her. Like, she does have, a place to belong, even if she doesn't feel like it right now. She does have people who care about her. Oh, I know one thing I was going to mention. Somebody mentioned this in my comments. Was Kyun the result of a wish? Because once they started laying all of that out, the way that, like, the dad was like, oh, we'll sort of like use her for the good of my company. First of all, wow. Another thing pointed out in the comments, like all the time we thought the mom was the villain. The mom, while she acted really awful to Neon, like does still seem to care what happens to Neon even now after knowing like the truth, which apparently she didn't know, but maybe she like felt, I don't know. I feel like deep down she felt it, and that was the reason that she was so acted so adversarial towards, but also kind of like adversarial, but also like a little bit overprotective. Like I could see how that feeling deep down would kind of lead to that combination. But anyway, the dad was the one who was straight up like, at first I was like, oh, who wouldn't wish for their daughter back? And then when he was like, oh yeah, this could be good for my company, I'm like, whoa. So apparently he wasn't supposed to remember it either. I don't know how, I don't know the circumstances under which he relearned it, but he relearned it apparently at some point. It makes a little bit more sense now with Ben and John. He must have, they didn't come out and say this, but he must have had them fighting as riders in order to make the wishes. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like they didn't come out and say that, but I think that's like heavily implied now because we know that they were riders at one time. But yeah, was Kyun the result of a wish? Or is he really one of like the future people? Because once somebody brought that up, I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense from what he was saying. Like, everything for me is all artificial too. And I thought he was just referring to like the future person stuff. But maybe he really is the result of a wish for a spouse for Neon to like further the dad's company or whatever. I don't know. But either way, Kyun did a really good job. I know that was really, really hard. Neon clearly has a lot of people who really care about her. I think even to a degree the mom does care, but man, after like I don't know if they're ever gonna be like close, but yeah, I was kind of surprised too that she was like, wait, where are you going? I'm like, wow, you realize like this, according to the way that everyone's treating this, is not like your child. But oh my god, having like little Akari, that was more than I could handle. That was a tear-worthy moment because that was so beautiful. Like their moment where, and in a way, like she is carrying on her life in a way, even though it's not exactly her. So this is also a really good thing for Keiwa to see, because we know he really wanted to bring back the person who interviewed him. And it's like, okay, should we be bringing people back from wishes? With wishes. Last but not least, guys, we had the reveal, even though a lot of us had already kind of been like, yeah. That's, like, I wasn't even surprised. I was just like, okay, cool, we're confirming it. Ace's mom is the goddess. I don't know who exactly it was, but ages ago, they basically forced her into granting wishes because she had the ability to do that and have been using her for entertainment purposes ever since. Now, Michinaga knows this, and we know that Michinaga now wants to bring down the whole organization, like the whole thing. It's not just the riders. Now, is he going to be a jerk about this and just kind of keep tunnel visioning it? Or is he going to see, let me think, this is Ace's mom. Ace is powerful. If Ace knows this, he's going to want to bring down the DGP and JGP and everything as well. We could do it together, and if there's no more DGP in this world, there would be no more need for riders, so you're kind of accomplishing your goal. If you bring down the DGP, if all the riders are just kind of like for entertainment purposes, you know what I mean? Or is he going to be a jerk and be like, no, I'm going to do it myself? I don't know. Up until this point, I'm like, there's no hope for Michinaga. Like, I feel like they have gotten to that point where they're trying to show us, like, no. And now they're like, maybe. So I'm like, okay, guys, where are we going with this? So, all right. Really, really great episode. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. As we know, Nail's kind of like, she's all right, but she's like, I don't really belong anywhere, which I want her to find a new purpose, you know what I mean? Like a new sense of belonging, which I think she's going to find with her friends. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Kamen Rider Geats? Let's do this. He's really into his garden. Oh no. Oh God. What are we doing? Oh, he's like... They're both like, oh! What? He gave up some of his life or something? Oh, she got her videos back, or did she just post new ones? Yeah. Oh, honey. Oh, everyone's so sad. See, Nail, she means a lot to a lot of people. What? What is this about? What is what? Oh, no! Oh, no! What on earth? What are we... What is this, Twister? What? They're not. Are they birds or angels? Are they birds or angels? They're supposed to be angels. They have halos. Why are they angels? What is going on? Are anyone except for the Jamajo supposed to be like demons or something? Is that what it is? Woo! What? Did it just leave her alone? What? Did I see that correctly? I didn't see that correctly, did I? Oh, get on a circle. Okay, cool. Oh no! So anyone on a red? No! Whoa! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no! We're not killing a sister. We're not killing a sister. We're not killing a sister. We're not doing that, guys. We're not killing a sister. We're not killing anyone. Thank you. Way to go, Keiwa. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, and look at him in his burgundy. Oh my lord. Oh no! You fell on the red! Oh! Whoo! That was close. That was close. I was gonna say that kind of looks like the goddess. Wow. Wow. We're straight up killing. Okay. Wow. So everyone said, oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's what they're trying to draw you out. That's what this is all about at the end of the... Oh, wow. Say it with a lot of style there. What? He just doesn't fit in at all with them. Can you just stop and think for a minute that, like, everyone has been hurt? It's not just you. Everyone has been hurt by this game. Nope. So that's like supposed to be like a twisted version of the goddess. It's like a not a replica, but does it? So it's like a mockery of the DGP, yeah. Well, that's not untrue. Is that how it works? What? She's taking all of the victims and like all their happiness and then... Whoa. That's how we're granting all these wishes. Is that the actual goddess? That's not the actual goddess, is it? Don't. First of all, don't. Second of all, I'm glad we're having this discussion. Right. Right. How is that a thing? Because once the world is remade, aren't they supposed to come back? Okay. Okay. Wow, we're really doing the, like, there's not enough happiness to go around? That's really messed up. That's really messed up. Probably burn you guys to the ground. Oh, he's like... Because you're a descendant of this goddess, I would guess. That has a lot to do with his ability. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Huh? How can you eat at a time like this? And that's coming from the ultimate foodie. Really? Yeah, he's put it together. I would not want to be antagonizing him right now. So that's how it came about. I see. Yep. Okay. He's put it together. She literally took happiness from others in order to make her own happiness. How it? Okay. I was going to say, like, you weren't there, but wow. Okay, yeah. I guess I was going to say they don't have the real goddess. That's like an imitation. Baby. Oh, they want to break him with this info. He finally got the answer and it is really awful. And of course, he's going to feel like the blame is on him. Sheesh. Okay, Kaywa, I know you're upset. He did not ask to be born. Okay, all right. No one feels worse about this than him. He didn't ask for this. Nobody did. It's all messed up. Ace's mom, if this is all true... Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh, she's gonna grab her and also fall. Oh, and there's... No! Oh, she's not gonna do it. She and Kayla are cut from the same cloth. That's right. Go do something. This whole game is absolutely awful. I'm glad that we're seeing now that the origins of all of this is completely messed up and unfair and just unwarranted. And all of that in the name of a show. Like, it would be awful anyway, but the fact that it's for something so mundane. No! Are you kidding me? That's cheating! Okay, these Shoto are just being real jerk. Whoa! Oh my lord! What? So we're taking advantage of the system now, so this is what it creates. No. He's gonna stand up for what's right. There's no way they're killing K-Wo right now. There is no way they're killing K-Wo right now. There is no way that they are going to kill K-Wo. No. No. No, we're not doing this. No. 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 I won't. Okay, so the bubbles are going somewhere. Maybe he's not really gone. They're just going to kill K-Wo. Oh, man. That's going to break him. No! Everyone's just trying to be happy, but sacrificing others. That's... Oh! Oh! Ah! He might end up... Woo! He might end up straight up eating you, friend! Oh! He's eating the gardener! The gardener has become the garden! Oh, my lord! No way! That's sick! That's totally messed up! Oh, my God. Oh, and now, okay. So we have taken the appearance of the gardener. Okay, now do you see what you're... Okay, he's into it. He likes it. Okay, nobody's... Oh my God. The happiness of the sacrifice world is repurposed into the power to remake the world as per a victor's ideals. I did not feel last week that the reveal of Ace's mom being the goddess was earth-shattering. It's something we had all been guessing a long time at this point. The reveal about how the power works, however, is utterly devastating. So as if it wasn't bad enough that the DGP is completely unnecessary, literally only for entertainment purposes, while playing with the lives of people, great number of people, like huge number of people. And yes, technically speaking, if the writers win, everything gets rewritten and everyone's back. But as if that wasn't bad enough, that is incredibly high stakes for a very dumb and unneeded purpose. Now we're going to go in and add that the way that it specifically works is that the goddess recycles the happiness of anyone who does not survive this process. And that is the fuel for which the wishes are granted. So I was wondering how all this time... when they said it was the mom, like she had this ability, I'm like, cool. So she just had some kind of ability. I'm not going to question it. She just had some kind of ability. No. The ability, apparently, was to do this. Now, what's even worse about this, because you could say, okay, well, they're clearly making her do that under duress. Like, they captured her and are making her do this. But what really puts Ace as the mom in question here is the fact that the way that all this got started. So I still don't know who the dad is. They glossed right over that. That's probably going to be a reveal for later on. Ace is the son of his mom, who was a current time person back in some kind of ancient time, and a future person, which should not be possible, except that Ace's mom made it possible by taking... So I don't know exactly what sparked that process, or if that was some kind of innate ability she had, or she's some kind of, like, entity herself. I really don't know. Like, clearly she's an entity now. But apparently, somehow, she found a way to synthesize the unhappiness of others in order to create an ideal world. And that's how this all got started. So that's probably how they picked up on it. The future people saw what she did, creating a child out of other people's unhappiness, or not exactly creating it, but, you know, making her happiness possible by means of others' unhappiness. And they're like, ooh, I want that. And that's how this all got started. Not only is that devastating for Ace, to know that everyone who's been affected, who's been hurt up to this point, is because of the desire for his creation, which is not his fault, by the way. He did not ask to be born. He did not ask for any of this. He didn't even know. But also that really calls the mom's morals into question. Now, I don't know exactly how much unhappiness was needed in order to produce Ace. Maybe it was something minuscule that she thought, okay, well, but still that kind, because I'm sure she didn't do it knowing that it would end up like this. It really does seem like they took her, like she was under duress to do the goddess stuff. But that's still kind of like, ooh, the fact that she had that ability and used it that way, and now that it's been taken, like, the thing is, if you had that kind of ability and someone found out about it, did she not know? Was she not aware? Did she even know she had an ability? Did she just make a wish and this happened? And maybe, like, she didn't even know, you know? Because I'm sure, like, I don't know how much it took to, like, produce a child, but she had to make someone, and she had to take, so there was a victim. There were victims involved. So, like, I don't know whether she consciously did that or not. It does kind of call her decisions, her choices, her judgment, I guess, into question. Of course, I really don't think she ever knew that. I mean, think about it, too. Like, to be done on this scale, you really would need a ton of people. Like, maybe I'm not saying that sacrificing 1 or 2 people was right, but, like, maybe she didn't need that much and she didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. But still, like, that, wow, that calls her into question quite a bit. Ace is like, I don't know where poor Ace is at right now, because I can't imagine where somebody's headspace. So let me get this straight. All 3 of our main riders have been tragically produced by the events of the DGP. Ace was created by the birth of the DGP, which was his mother making this decision and then them getting hold of that and using it for their own purposes. Kawa, you could argue, in many ways, his current life was produced by the events of the DGP because he lost his parents. And Neon was quite literally made of a wish. Wow. And I mean, Michinaga as well, if you want to say that too. Like, his whole thing was made out of but you could see the effect that it's having on people too. Like, as soon as you present that to somebody, they start sacrificing each other. It becomes like they're having their own DGP. They're like, cool, gotta boot this person and get to the top so I can be the happy one. It's that scarcity mentality that, like, there's not enough to go around. And I need to, like, desperately grasp it, whether it's money or just whatever, in order to, like, get my own happiness. It's really sad. At the end of the day, it's really just a sad and awful way to live. But also, it is absolutely devastating for the purposes of the show. The implications, just wow, that is so messed up. That is so messed up. I honest to God thought she just had like some kind of superpower and could grant wishes, and they captured her and they made her grant wishes over and over and over. I never, ever, ever, ever thought it was going to be quite this dark. That is dark. This is like it's like a ritual sacrifice. That is messed up. Wow. All right, I don't know where we're going from here. I don't know how, I don't know like what we're, and okay guys, Kawa had better not be gone. He had better not be gone. He turned into a bubble. The bubbles went a certain way. He better be, so help me God, he better be in a bubble. He better be in a bubble and he better be fine, because I know we didn't just lose Kawa. I know we did not. I'm going to go into full-on denial mode. I know, no. No. Also, this is Kamen Rider where, like, death really has no meaning. Like, even if he straight up died, like, he's gone. He has ceased to be. I mean, if Ace wins, then everyone comes back anyway. Well, no, not a rider, though. Unless he wishes for it. But I don't even think we're... Well, no, because it's a JGP now, so, like, he doesn't even get to make a wish. Unless he's the last one standing here, in which case he'd have to sacrifice a bunch of other people. This is so beyond messed up. No, how did we get here? It's so convoluted and awful and dark. No. Guys, we need to burn it down. We need to advise any of the future people who have had like life-changing experiences to be like, cool, go do your thing, because we're about to burn this down. Because this needs to go. Like the whole DGP, everything. Oh my God, and the gardener. Wow, that was I gotta admit, I was not expecting any of that. I was not expecting full-on, like, horror / shock drama. Wow. Wow. Do you think this is, like, people who have seen multiple seasons, like, do you think this is as dark, like, do you think that we've gotten to Gaim levels? I would say we have. I don't know, though. I know there's other series, like, I've never seen Ryuki. I know that's supposed to be really dark. So I don't know if this is, like, I doubt it's the darkest Rider series ever, but, like, I feel like we got really dark. Alright, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, because I need, like, a breather after that. I need a snack. I need some chocolate. That's what I'm gonna go do. So, all right, excellent episode. Holy crap. That episode was just hitting me out of nowhere. Oh, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, don't leave me on like, hey, was dead. Everything's bad. Everything's awful. Naon's gone. Ace is the result of 100,000 human sacrifices. Please do not leave me now. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.